Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Ariba from Emaan Power. And sorry that I haven't been live last couple of days. I think I missed like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. But today I thought I have to, no matter how tired I am, I'm just looking in my eyes. They all look alert, but they definitely look very tired and sleepy. But I really wanted to see you all and talk to you all, so here I am. And please do say salams in the comments. Inshallah, I'll catch up with a lot of you even after I'm gone. So please do say salams to me and to everybody else. Let's spread lots of salams. Catch up on the 4 days of salams. And to everybody, inshallah. So today I will talk about envy. Inshallah, I hope you find this really beneficial and share it with these tips with your kids. Soon I'm gonna have a video on that for kids too. So this is, by the way, I hope you have caught up on the videos I posted for kids about dua, despair, and how shaitan manipulates our brain to make bad things look good, and how environment can affect us. Alaikum assalam, Sabrina. Okay, so envy. So there are two sides. How do I know? One is, how do I protect myself from other people feeling envious of me, and how do I not feel jealousy towards other people? Because jealousy, will lead to building envy in your heart, and I all like, this is the English word, so we hasad is the thing that we know in Arabic, just not so good. But people keep translating them alternatively in English. Okay, but we'll simplify it. One is when you see somebody have something, and you're like, oh, I wish I had that too, right? So that you could say it's a lesser degree, call it jealousy, right? And then another higher degree of that, if we don't put a stop to it, it can get to a point that we are like, why does she have it? She should not have it. Why does she have it? Why don't I have it? Right? One is like, you see somebody have something nice, like, oh, I wish I had it too. And then the other is like, I wish you don't have it. I'm gonna do something so you don't have it, right? You start wishing ill for that person having that thing, or just that person in general, and it can get to a degree that you could start sabotaging that person, harming that person because of that, harming that thing. Kids do that, end up often doing things like that they would start taking it out on somebody else or their sibling and so on, because of what's going on inside with jealousy and envy. So how do we fight that? Okay, so let's talk about first that how do I protect myself from it. So I don't like it when people often are like, oh, we can't tell it to anybody yet, because people will get jealous and envious. It just doesn't feel right to me. Like, why? But I understand that feeling. I go back to the Quran when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us to announce his favors. And but of course you have to be careful, and that you have to be careful in your intention when you are doing it. Oftentimes, I feel like sharing something on Facebook, and I stop because I ask myself, okay, so do I really want to share it because I want to share my happiness with people and it will help benefit them in some way, that they see this and maybe their hope in Allah increases and so on, or there could be many ways people will benefit from it. Or am I just sharing it to just like, how awesome is that? And that, or something just to, I'm feeling like, how awesome am I, look at me, kind of a thing. So look at your intention. Why are you doing it? Is it to show how great your life is and how cool you are and how successful you are and so on? Or is it that, maybe you were successful in something and you want to share it with people out of your joy, to inspire hope in their hearts, inspire them to reach for that too? And nobody can judge that. Nobody can judge that except Allah knows what is your intention. And that intention itself, inshallah, will protect you. And if you're clear in your mind that this is why I want to share, like how awesome that is, that I did this or my kids did this, if this is your intention to help, to just share your joy and your gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and inspire hope in other hearts, then Allah knows it and Allah will protect you. Then you're just declaring the favor of your Lord on you. And Allah knows it. What evil eye can harm you if Allah is protecting you? Right? So we need to be careful, very careful with our intention. I think we really should announce Allah's favors on us. But we have to be careful in our intention. If sometimes it happens to me, I feel like, oh yeah, I know I want to do this to maybe because I'm just excited and I want to share it with others. But even if there's I feel like there's a tiny bit of pride in it or something like that, like I want to, it's not I just want to show off or something, then I would stop myself. Right? That no, this is not right. Right? Then you stop yourself and don't do it. Even if, like, say 99% was just a good bit and 1% was that, then don't do it. So be sure why you are doing it. Be sure why you are, sharing with others. And it's good to share with others. It inspires their hearts. It increases hope. It helps others, see that, okay, maybe inshallah, I will also make dua to Allah for this. And you make dua for others when you're doing it as well as another way. Okay. Secondly, now how do I protect myself from feeling jealous or feeling envious? Number one, be grateful. Number one, be grateful. Just focus on thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Gratitude will kill jealousy. Because jealousy is part of kind of insecurity, kind of ingratitude in us. That we are focusing on what we don't have, right? So be grateful. Focus on trying to be grateful, and inshallah that jealousy will start dying soon. Secondly, we say MashaAllah, right? When we see somebody have something good, why do we say MashaAllah? What does MashaAllah mean? What does MashaAllah mean? How about somebody tell me in the comments? What is the meaning of MashaAllah? Walaikum assalam, Samia, Saima, and Nikat. What is the meaning of MashaAllah? What is the meaning of MashaAllah? In the comments, please. Come on. Somebody type it. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I have to wait till you receive my voice and then send me your answer. What is the meaning of MashaAllah? Somebody could Google it. Yeah, great, Nikat, mashallah. Mashallah to your answer as well. Okay, whatever Allah wills, right? What Allah willed. So we remember, sometime I ask kids and they're like, mashallah means good job. Literally, I've asked these kids, hundreds of kids all across the world in many different classes. I've asked this question, what does mashallah mean? And they say, good job. It means very well done. It doesn't mean that. It means what Nick had said that. It means what Allah said that. What Allah wills. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, we have been taught this phrase. Now, what does it mean? That we are remembering that when, let's say your daughter or your son did something good and you tell them, MashaAllah. You're remembering Allah willed this for you. If you really think about it, if you know the meaning and you think about it, it should kill the pride, right? It's not like, oh, I'm awesome, look at what I did. It's like, this is what Allah willed for you. So it tells that person that this is what Allah willed for me, reminding them to be grateful. And also it reminds me when I'm saying mashallah to somebody, a friend and so on, that they have this because Allah willed this for them. This is Allah's decision for them. So how can I complain about that? That why don't I have it? This is what Allah willed for them. So it reminds me, right? Secondly, actually what we should say to avoid envy and when we see something good is Tabarakallah. That may Allah bless it for you. Actually, that's a sunnah. That we should say Tabarakallah. May Allah increase it, put barakah in it for you. So not only are we not only are we stopping envy, but we are actually making dua that may Allah give it to you more. Instead of feeling like, oh, why don't you have it, we are saying may Allah give it more to you. Right? We make dua for it. It's like completely killing all of Shaitan's plan. Right? So it's so beautiful. We make dua for them, and then actively if there's somebody in your life you're very jealous of often, make dua for them often. May Allah bless that person with whatever, maybe there's a particular aspect that you're envious of. Make dua for them to Allah, for Allah to increase that aspect. Now here's the bumper bonus on top of that. And that is when you make dua for somebody else in their absence, then an angel makes dua for you that Ameen, and may Allah give you the same. May Allah give you the same. Isn't that a big bonus on top? Right? So not only are you killing any envy, you are actually, instead of feeling envy and why do you have it, I want to harm you, you're just like, Allah give you more, curing all that in you, curing that disease in you, and then you're also getting the dua of angel. And then you make dua to Allah. Allah give me more. Allah give me even more than that. I want it too from you. Just like you gave her, give me even more. Make dua, rely on Allah. Right? I hope this helps. So when you want to protect yourself from you feel free to share, but check your intention before you share your good news and your whatever you want to share to protect yourself from envy. Secondly, say mashallah, tabarakallah. Remember this is what Allah willed for them. Remember to make dua for them, and make dua for yourself too. And generally just try to increase in gratitude for what you have every day. On Friday, I think, I made a video on how you can get there, increasing in gratitude one day at a time. Very quick, easy trick to inshallah become more grateful and reduce self-pity. And that video you will find on my page. I don't know what it's called. So look it up. It's a lot video before this one. It will be very helpful, inshallah. It really helped me. Jazakallah khair. I hope it benefits, and inshallah make dua that I see you again tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair for giving your answers.